There's a lot of talk these days about global warming, whether you believe in it or not, or whether you're just thumbs up about AOC's Green New Deal, or New Green Deal, what have you. Either way, it's a topic of conversation. Luckily, there's two people in California who are doing, or did, there were two people in California who actually did something to eliminate their carbon footprint. California couple has ended their life in an attempt to save the planet from global warming. This is reported by the Arcata Herald this week. Dove Sweetwater, age 13, and Dusk Lennon, age 32, had entered into a suicide pact with several other friends before taking their own lives. Tragic. Sweetwater and Lennon had met and fallen in love during the annual Patchouli Fest in downtown Arcata a year before the dramatic incident. Yeah, that's not awkward at all, being that they're 19 years apart, and that just isn't right. I'm really glad this is fake news. Although 23 friends had agreed in the suicide pact, only Sweetwater and Lennon were the only two with the guts to actually do it. Thank goodness. Wouldn't want the other 23 to end their life just to end global warming. But Sweetwater, before she went, she said, "How can I bear to burden our Mother Earth when we consciously spend our lives producing carbon dioxide by breathing, farting, and burping? How can I..." And it goes on. Their friend, Dylan Garfunkel, might be Art Garfunkel's brother. Guy does look like a dirty hippie. No offense, dirty hippies. He's the couple's friends. He was part of the suicide pact. He said that they were doing a soul purifying in a sweat lodge ceremony involving psychedelic mushrooms, alcohol, heroin, ayahuasca, fentanyl, and LSD. All those things go great together, in my opinion. To be honest, I've never done any of those. But I can see why they would probably take things a little too far when you combine all of them. But Garfunkel went on to say it was more like a metaphor than a literal soul cleansing, like we weren't really supposed to end your life. Sorry, it's a little too late now. But Sweetwater went on to say, how can I give birth to a life that will destroy the planet every time it farts, burps, or breathes? How can I live with this on my conscience? Well, she went on to say this because she was actually pregnant with Lennon's kid. Spoiler alert, she was pregnant, which might be one of the reasons why she ended her life, because, well, she's 13, he's 32, and let's be honest, those two things don't go well together. But that and the fact that we don't want any burping and farting kids running around here, because there goes the world. So, luckily, we have the 2017 report commissioned by the Rockefeller Foundation estimated that emissions produced by human breathing, belching, and farting, of which carbon dioxide is a principal component, was a major contributor to global warming. So, the sad thing is I also read that if you hold your farts, you actually wind up breathing them out your mouth. So you kind of double yourself down, and you can't hold your farts in. And if you hold your breath, well, I don't know if you can breathe out your rear. Maybe exhale, but not necessarily inhale. Either way, you're done. The same report estimated that the human population would need to decrease from 7 billion people to only 500 million by 2050. And that's if they want to curb the global warming successfully and propose sterilization through vaccination of fluoride, basically putting fluoride in drinking water as a viable means of population control. So the next time you drink your water and it tastes funny, it might be birth control. Or it might be a way to off you so we can actually take down the human population down to only 500 million people. Now all of a sudden the new Green Deal doesn't sound too bad. Trains to Europe from the US, train to Hawaii from California. Sure, sounds a whole lot better than offing billions of people just so we can save the earth. I am really glad this is fake news. It's rather disturbing in many ways, but it does go to show that some people can take things too far. No, burping, farting, and breathing does not help contribute to global warming. In fact, the human impact on global warming is in the single digits. Cow methane and volcanoes, they're the winners, not us. So, everybody out there, you can continue to burp and continue to fart and continue to breathe. You heard it here first from a real newscaster who's telling you fake news. And there you have it, your Fake News Friday. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumb up. Share, because sharing's caring. We'll see you later. Bye.